What's up guys, it's Exotic Predator here, and as may you know that I play on Factions Goodness, Cosmic PvP. I'll put the IP in the description. But I play on the planet Goodness, and while my hand has been in pot, like in a cast, whatever people call it, because it's been broken. I'll put a separate video in that probably, but I was like, what to do? So I've been making my own god set. So I'm just naming them, what I need to do. So yeah, I guess let's get started. So I've got unique enchants and changed it because a recent update has been. Some of them might be wrong. If you disagree in some of them, please put it in the comments below, because I do want to know, like, the god set that I should have and enchants I shouldn't and should have, whatever. But this is what I think for now is the best. So we'll start with Ender Shift, and Ender Shift does Ender Shift. It gives the player a huge increase speed and a few extra hearts to run away. So I guess it gives you speed so you can run away. Cactus 2 is basically where people get the rage hits on you, and it can stop them rage hits, and maybe it's cleave as well now, I'm not too sure. Smoke Bomb is like when soon death. It gives them slimeness, mining fatigue, blind, or whatever, I don't know. It's one of them. Hardened makes your durability longer. Lucky 10 increases all of these other enchants to do, increases your chances of them proccing. Legendaries now, Deathbringer 3 and Enlighten 3, they're the two biggest that you want on every piece of gear, basically. Deathbringer is basically a buff for like hitting, strength buff I think it is, but not really strength. It makes you hit harder, I believe. Enlightened, when you're low hearts, it gives a chance to, when you hit someone, you can get hearts back. Drunk give you strength and slowness. Now, yes, you see there's 10 enchants. I'm not too sure which one is better. Protection, I believe, is like near allies and stuff. They get a massive buff of hearts. Destruction, I am not too sure. I'll quickly have a look though. Destruction. Yeah, I don't, because it's a new enchant, so yeah. But anyway, I don't know what Destruction does. Leave a comment down below what Destruction does, because I don't know. But I know it's a really good enchant, and it's worth having on your god set. So one of them two, I would think. That's for the god helmet. That's for the helmet. God chestplate. The unique angelic. Honestly, I don't know much about these enchants, but I'll have a quick look. Angelic, where is it? Angelic. Like a blessing from above, Angelic has a chance of breathing life into your final moments, given a chance at regen at low HP. So it gives you regen at low hearts, which is pretty good. Valor, that I believe, just like thinking on top of my head, I think it gives you damage resistance. Yeah, it gives you, this enchant allows you last just a bit longer with the chance of increasing damage resistance when active. Yeah, so Valor's pretty good. Shockwave, it basically, with the armour, it pushes back your attacker by a few blocks. So it gives you a chance of like running away. So next enchant, I got Harden 3, I've already said. Leadership is another sort of ally sort of one. So when your allies and truce is around, it gives them it gives you a damage buff, I believe. Deathbringer, I've already said. Enlightened, I've already said. Overload gives you extra hearts. Bloodlust, and now I know this is crucial, I just don't know what Bloodlust does. Sorry about this. I should have really learned off by heart what the enchants are. Oh, I found what destruction does. This enchant will debuff and damage all nearby enemies. So actually that's probably better than protection. Anyway, Bloodlust is a legendary enchant that the more enemies you are bleeding, the more regen you gain. So basically that means bleeding is a axe enchant. So if you want Bloodlust, you need an axe. You need bleed on your axe. So next, go down to the leggings. Frozen, it has a chance to freeze your enemies. Poisoned also has a chance to poison the enemy. Pretty simple there. Lucky, I've already explained. Wither, Wither's like a really annoying enchant. And I've seen people put these in their god set and also not put them in. So, by the way, this god set is all mine. I haven't looked at anyone else's god set or anything. This is just from my head. But Wither 5, it does. You know when you get withered, you can't see your hearts, and I think it also like takes damage a little bit. But yeah, that's good. Obsidian Shield, it gives you fire resistance. Clarity 3. It has recently just been buffed. When people got blind on their sword, which pretty much everyone has, if you're in a big battle, people's got blind. Clarity 3 is essential because Clarity 3 basically blocks that. So if you had Clarity 2 and they had blind 2, you'll only see a little. You'll be able to see, but not as good as normal. But if you have Clarity 3 and they have blind 2, then you can see perfectly and it doesn't harm you at all. So Rocket Escape is when you're low HP, you get shooted up in the air and it gives you a chance to like fix your armour, eat a golden apple or something like that. Enderwalker, basically when you're again low, I think I might be wrong. Actually, I'm going to have a look because I thought Enderwalker was something different. Oh, okay, yeah, it is. It is basically immune to poisoned or wither effects, and a chance of regaining health, but it comes at a cost. You get blinded, and you basically just get blinded. So it's actually a pretty good enchant. It's definitely up there. Springs 2. So the maximum is Springs 3, but Springs 3 it's basically jumping. Springs 3 you really do jump high, and I think if you jump too high, the opponent can get under you and hitting you, so they can't probably get 2 hits or 3 while you get 1 hit. So it's not good. So Springs 2 is good for climbing up mountains and stuff like that, and also PvP still, because you can get the crit hits and stuff like that. So Springs 3, no. Springs 1, I guess, but it's not worth having Springs 1 if you're only having, because Springs 1 jumps 1.5 block. Springs 2 jumps 2 blocks, or maybe 2.5 blocks, I'm not too sure. But anyway, Lucky Guardians, maximum is 10. Guardians has a chance of spawning a Guardian, and that will hit them. It won't do anything to you. it will hit them. It takes down their durability massive, which is a big thing in Cosmic. Gears 3, it basically gives you speed, speed 2 I think it is, but now we're coming with the God Sword. There is Vampire 3. You know what? A lot of these I actually don't know. So, Vampire 3. So, we're going into weapons. Vampire 3, with this enchant, you can heal. So, basically, the Vampire enchant takes half the damage dealt and gives it back to you. So, that's pretty good. What we got next? We got Trap. It gives a chance to trap the people, the enemies basically. We've got Execute. Execute goes up to a maximum of 7. But what that does is, quickly find it. Can't find it. Sorry about this. Execute. Finally found it. This enchant gives you strength buff when your enemy is low HP, so you can easily finish him. That's actually really good. Blind 3, I've sort of explained, but not explaining the clarity. I want to get through this quick now, but it gives them blindness. Demon Forge, it takes down their durability because it's a sword. Silence, I think it gives a chance of like getting rid of one of their enchants, I believe. Rage, the more times you get a rage combo on them, it's more damage. Lifesteal, a chance of taking their life away, so you steal their life. Divine Immolation, it's not a legendary enchant, I know, it's a soul enchant, but it's very OP. It does so much stuff. It's damage buff, I believe, has a chance of lightning them, taking their enchants away. Really, really good, and it comes at a really expensive price. Simple, I think I've got like a few. Yeah, I've got one more enchant I can add on, and I'm not too sure what it should be. But Decapitation, chance of getting their head. Haste gives you a burst of haste. Confusion, when you're hitting them, you get like nausea and stuff. Bleed, it keeps on ticking them. Getting like a fire tick that you get when you jump in lava or accidentally get in lava. It's sort of like that. Bless, now has been an update. It gets rid of your, when I was saying, your drunk that I've said here. Where is it? Yeah, drunk. When I said it's slowness, it gets rid of that. It gets rid of all your debuffs, which is really, really good. Also, gets rid of bleed stacks now. Cleave, I've actually got to have a look. Cleave. Cleave. Cleave works like a swipe effect on your enemies in a radius, taking care of a 2v1. If you're in a 2v1. Cleave is a secret weapon you want to have in your tool belt. It actually doesn't say what it does. Did I get Cleave mixed up with Bleed? No, Cleave. Okay, so it's like, when you, okay, so it's a radius sort of thing, so it takes damage to a radius around you. Devour, that is really, really OP, especially when you have Bloodlust on your chest plate as well. Devour, the more bleed stacks you have on your enemy, the more damage is done per strike with Devour. So that is really, really OP. I think this is the last one. Yeah, last one. And I don't know about the bows, so yeah. Explosive is just it's like sort of a boom or whatever. I don't know how to explain, but it's just an explosion basically. I've got Hellfire. Hellfire is a new enchant. Hellfire transforms your arrows into an explosive fireball with 0 gravity, so it doesn't drop. Excuse me. So that's really good. But it might not be because it's very big and explosive sort of thing. I don't know. You have... what else have I got on it? I have Snare. Let me have a look what Snare does. No, I don't think it's been updated to say what Snare does. No, it doesn't. Right, so Snare. I believe... you know what? I actually have no idea what Snare does. But it's... I think it gives them poison or something. That's what I believe it does. But don't quote me on that. Piercing is very good. It's like a damage buff every time. Sniper, headshots. Like if you get your enemy a head, like if you hit him on the head, it gives them big buff. Venom. Oh, Venom gives you poison, I believe. Arrow lifesteal is a little bit lifesteal on a sword. Rage, yes, it should be a legendary, but I was too lazy to do it. And I've already said what silence are. So yeah, that is my Cosmic God set. If you disagree on any of these enchants on any of those pieces, be sure to just say down below. That's all. Don't forget to like the video. And peace. See you next time.